what we're gonna do right here is go back.
I'm going back.
Way back. Back into time.
Back in the 60s, our brothers and sisters were hanged. How could you gangbang? I never ever ran from the Ku Klux Klan, and I shouldn't have to run from a black man. Kumo D chanted those lyrics 30 years ago during the Stop the Violence movement because the violence taking place in inner city communities was being blamed on hip-hop. The rappers of that period were attempting to not only send a message that hip-hop was not the source of violence in the hood, but that hip-hop itself had the ability to address these issues. Records like Heal and All in the Same Gang would attempt the same thing through similar means. Yet from the mid-90s to the early 2000s, violence would not only continue to be associated with hip-hop, it would claim some of its finest artists, including Big L, Freaky Ty, Jam Master Jay, and most notably Tupac Shakur and the Notorious B.I.G. These artists were not killed by white men or racist police officers. They were slain by men who looked exactly like they do. Hip-hop's beauty always remains in its ability to inspire art. These harsh inner cities produce some of the world's greatest artists, poets, and dancers. The whole story of hip-hop is the ability to breathe life and hope where there was none. The first breaker to put down a linoleum, the first DJ to set up, the first MC to grip a mic, the first artist to pick up a can of spray paint just wanted to live. And his expression of life, well, that was hip-hop culture. A lot has changed since Kumo D spoke those words. A lot hasn't. A lot has changed since the murders of Tupac and Biggie. A lot hasn't. By release of this video, the lives of XXXTentacion and Junior Guzman would have been taken. One, a young rapper who, like every young artist, gone too soon, never getting a chance to reach his full potential. The latter, a 15-year-old boy, murdered in the very streets hip-hop was born in. What did these young men have in common? Both murdered by men who look like they do. I always see my brothers and sisters trying to convince other people that Black Lives Matter, and they do. But we will never receive the respect of others until we truly learn to respect and love ourselves. That is the true essence of hip-hop culture. Back in the 60s, my brothers and sisters were hanged. How could you gangbang? I never ever ran from the Ku Klux Klan, and I shouldn't have to run from a black man. That was written in pain. I am hip-hop.